No, 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 no. Kyle, let's go. Damn, you're a good team. Bro, it is. Hello, good morning, welcome in. Happy Wednesday. We are in the middle of the week, people. Milestone reached. Lindsay, hello, welcome in. Thank you for getting your daily win. And Kayo, thank you for getting your daily win. I hope you're doing great. Randy, hello, welcome in, and Darf, welcome in. Productive day? Yes, I love to hear you saying that because that's exactly what I need today. Mero, hello. I don't know if you can see from my happy face. I've been able to go get my run today. Again, I would have never thought that running would have made me so happy. Um, but I am incredibly happy. So yeah, Gumby, hello, welcome in, and Buds. Good morning, no, good morning to Buds. No, hi, happy times, so welcome in. Longo, hello. I hope you're doing great. So yeah, no, the run today was so good. Was so good. I I did only 2 sprints because I did the shorter the shorter way, but I did 2 long ones. I never, my God, I'm so hyped. So yeah, it's fully 2:47 a.m. Back to bed and see you in 3 hours. Yes, Randy, please go get some sleep. You had a walk, show your favorite doggies, and talk to my sister. That's so good. I love you, Gumby. I love you too. I hope you're doing great. It's 30 minutes to midnight, close enough for to be a morning. Yeah, but that's not what I meant. That is not what I meant. Morales, welcome in. Rolina, hello, good morning. You're going to run this evening. I hope you'll be able to run 3 kilometers. That's cool. That's really, really good. I I would like actually today I would like to push myself a little bit, and I would like to end stream and go for a run again. I don't want to do 2 times a day every day. But today I would love to. If it's not going to rain, because this morning wasn't raining, but outside the sky it's gray. So, so let's see. Lobster, hello, welcome in. Morales, good morning. I hope you're doing great. She gonna turn into a marathon runner. Hmm, I don't know. I don't. Yeah. I thought about it. Um, I actually thought about it like today. Like, should I thought if I should like start I mean, do you take classes? I think you can train. I thought about it just because in this way, if there's some technique that I'm not following at the moment, um I could get it. I could be like, okay, I'm doing this thing wrong, like briefing technique or things like that. But at the moment, nope. Uh, does logging give you points as well? It should do. If you mean logging a task that you already did, uh, it should. It should. And doing a marathon, I don't see myself doing a marathon. I don't. It will be cool. It will be a cool thing to stream, but I don't think. Can you imagine streaming marathon? Streaming marathon. I can't even say it. That could be cool. That could be a cool type of viral stream. Don't think I'll do it. Um, but yeah, did you hear about higher education on Discord? Yes, yes, I did, and I don't know. I actually don't know what to think about it, because from one side I agree with the platforms putting verification. Okay, from one side I I mean it's so it's so complicated. I have so many ideas in my mind, because from one side, of course, educating a child should be um, a parent duty, but at the same time, uh, in my opinion, platforms have to take responsibility for what happens, and they have to implement ways to protect their users. And do I like the idea of uploading my documents on Discord? No, because Discord it's continuously hacked and leaked. But at the same time, I already uploaded my documents on Google because I needed verification to use things. So I don't know what to think. I don't know what to think. So yeah. I remember Hina wanted to stream it, but all of us was like, no, lol. I mean, I don't know how it would be. So yeah. Morales, I heard about it, but I still have. I mean, the only thing that I heard is that you're required to upload your documents and do the scanning thing. I don't like it. I absolutely don't like it. So now I'm going to educate myself on that. But personally, I don't know why when log tasks they don't count in my task. They don't count. 24 marathon can be hard, but it's good for you in the long run. Yes. So do we start talking through career opinions? Probably that would be a good idea. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff leaked through Discord. That's what I don't like it. That's why I don't. I mean, then I don't want to be. I know that I'm going. Oh my god, I can't talk. I know that it's going to sound bad, but if they want to get our data, they get it in some way. So I'm divided between they're going to get them anyway. At the same time, I don't want to give them my data. I will be okay with the document because I mean the documents is the IDs are there. I'm talking about ID. The ID is there for a reason. I mean, we have it for a reason, so I'm not that against in giving platforms that I used for work, and that's only for work, because for me Discord is a platform that I use for work to give verification. I gave my passport to LinkedIn because I wanted to have the verification on LinkedIn. No, one thing that I don't like is the scanning phase. I never had problems at the moment with everything that is going on with the war in the world. I do have problems with the face scanning because it's collecting biometrics, biometrical anyway biodatas, and it's so difficult. So yeah, Ernesto, hello, welcome in. That we start early. Then we don't start early. I mean, we start early. We didn't start earlier. We always start at this time. Andrew, hello. Thank you so much for the lurk. Have a great day, you too. Christopher, I hope you're doing great. I think ID verification is only in Europe and mainly for Huddle side. I don't know. The only hope that I have is that they're not going to ban. I hope they're not going to close me out of my Discord account because otherwise I lose a lot of things. So yeah. If it is true, a trusted third party that have the verification that removes the documents from server, it will be better. Exactly that. Julie, hello, welcome in, and Tobias, good morning. I hope you're doing great. There should be some verification biometric should be banned. And there should be rules, on cookies. Rules on cookies, I absolutely agree. We start with the moment decided to start. We start in the when the moment. Yep. I don't know. I don't know. Most hacking starts on cookies and on emails. Yes, emails are because that's why I had a friend yesterday. On Monday, I talked with a friend that told me that they removed themselves from the Google Suite, and it would be really cool to remove myself from the Google suite. I would love to pass it on Proton. Proton is something that I'm actually thinking about. No, like the entire Proton suite. So yeah. Just give me in, Thomas. Hello, is about the verification. Yes, we were talking about Discord, the Discord verification. So we were talking about that. So yeah. See you. Hello. Hello. Thank you so much for the raid. I hope you had an amazing stream. What were you up to? You were just chatting. What were you doing? Hello. Matteo, welcome in. Sorry, Helly, you don't look like an adult. Account blocked. I mean, I actually hope Discord is going to be a little bit more serious than TikTok, because I don't know if you remember, but 2 times on 2 different lives, TikTok limited my live streaming because they thought I was under 13. I am not under 13. I know that I don't look so thank you, but I'm 26 years old. I'm sorry. Mecenate, hello. Raiders, buongiornissimo, benvenuti. Ciao, sono Elisa. Oh mio Dio, I said Elisa. Forget it. Hi, ciao, sono Ellie. Non ce la faccio. Faccio sempre una fatica boia parlare in italiano in stream, per cui benvenuti. Oggi abbiamo una stream di coworking in cui facciamo 8 pomodori. Questo vuol dire che avremo 8 sessioni da 50 minuti in cui studieremo, lavoreremo, faremo un sacco di roba. E poi nei 10 minuti... Allora ti della... Yes. Sì, ma la lingua principale della stream è inglese. Zio, hello, good morning. You go to the office and then you arrive in chat. No worries, take your time. Take your time, settle down, organize, and then we got you. So, welcome in. If you, se avete da lavorare oggi, cose da fare, volete compagnia, volete allenare il vostro inglese, welcome in. Forse non lo spazio migliore, ma welcome in. So that's it. No worries, mecenate. I understand that it's not for everyone. I have a big international community. So yeah. I lost it. Dope, hello, welcome in. Ellie, you're 17. Will it? Look, I will love be back at 17. 17 was 17 years old was where my life went great. So I would love to go back at 17 actually. You're happy that you're not Discord. People distrust the service, so we don't want to verify. But having kids in us, exactly that. That's yes. I actually follow an Italian YouTuber that does press review, and we have different point of views on this thing. Like we usually agree on a lot of things. But on these things, he thinks that the internet should be safe and still could be anonymous. No, break in Italy. Could be and should be partly anonymous. And I mean, I understand his point of view, but in my opinion, it's not doable. Internet is becoming too risky to leave the possibility of having it anonymous with no responsibilities. You go on the internet, you shouldn't be able to do whatever you want. Because having people in this society, having people being able to do whatever they want, most of the times means having people misbehaving and hurting other people. So, I mean, I'm the first one that like years ago had fake accounts because I wanted to see things that I wanted to do. I'm not saying bad things, but I mean, I'm not talking about doing bad things, but I wanted to have the possibility to do things without them being connected to my person. Um, at the moment, I will be absolutely okay in giving up that, like giving up that privilege. Do we want to call it privilege? Um, to be able to make the internet safe for everyone. Even the age restriction for social, for me, it's a yes. The age restriction on social media for me is a yes. And it's actually like not productive from my point of view, because I have people that follow me that there are, I'm not saying underage, but we have people that a bunch of time ago were like 16. In some countries they wouldn't be able, with the new legislation, they wouldn't be able to watch my stream. Said yes, but if them not being able to watch my stream will keep them safe from the other trashy things on the internet, I will say yes. I don't believe education for the average person will stop bad content or kids assassinate. No, I know that there is not a definitive like legislation that it's going to remove the problem, but it's going to make it more difficult. And if it's going to work also just that little, I'm okay with it. At the same time, I don't like, I mean, if there's always this problem. We are exactly talking about this dystopian. Like this is the core of dystopian books. If we take the Dream Hotel that we read with the Shelfker book club, it's exactly that. What they want to do, they want to make the world safer, so they try to like recognize crimes before, but they do mistakes. And there are people that are paying for it. People that would have never made crimes, but they are paid for it. It's exactly that. So from one side is a yes, so from the other side we have to be attentive. I mean, I'm talking that the society that in my brain will be good should stay should be attentive to recognize when those ways to keep you safe are going to start to be ways to repress and keep you down. That's a I mean, there's a big difference, but at the same time, the line between the two, it's getting thinner. Every day, that line is getting thinner, in my opinion. So, can I change Lifebook, please? I want to change. Um, so that's again, I agree. I agree with the age verification. At the same time, if the age verification process, my bad, process is going to be used to collect data and sell my data, it's a no. So what do I choose? It's a big dilemma. It's a big one. But that's the world in which we're going, you know. So I guess the question is exactly what you said, only when it's balance shifting from protection being good to protection being a problem. Exactly that. It's and again, for me, from what I see in society, from what I'm seeing happening, and from how I've been educated. Actually, not how I've been educated, how I educated myself. Um, the line, it's been such as are extremely dusty for younger people. I don't want an entire generation mentally destroyed by them. I don't want them to be destroyed by them. I don't want them to be educated by them. Can you imagine being educated on social media? I mean, for me, I haven't been on social media since younger, because I think I got social media in I was 14 years old. We have children on the socials at the moment. I was 14 when I first landed on Facebook, and the first person that I had to give my friendship to was my mom, because she was like, okay, you want Facebook? We are going to make Facebook together. I'm going to make myself a Facebook account. And for the first month, she checked everyone that was asking me, that was asking, I mean, she wasn't stalking, but I was like, hi mom, I got this friend notification, this is my friend, because I know that it's them. I'm going to approve. So I've been educated on social media, even if my parents weren't on social media, so this thing was good. My father is still not on social media. um I said this, I lost track of my thoughts. Damn, what were we talking about? Oh yeah, the now we have much younger. I mean, we have children on the social media that they shouldn't be there. Also because also before all this new legislation, you had to be 13 years old to be on Facebook and to be on Instagram. But it's incredibly easy to go on Facebook and create an account and say, "Oh yeah, I'm born in 1999 while I'm 2007." So I don't know. That's Also, our kids not taught internet safety anymore. As a kid, I was scared to say my age or country online. Exactly that. Now I see so many of them overshare. I've always been so like private from that point of view. I remember the first social media that I ever had, if you can call it that, was Skype. And I remember that the day in which I didn't create my Skype account. I took the Skype account of the family, because in this way my father could check on it. And um, and I remember that I was with him when I got the friendship, like the connection request from my elementary school. I was on the last year of elementary, because we were using it to study. I was how can I say it? I was doing meeting at 10 years old. Um, so my father teach me to ask questions that only the other person could have answered for. So fortunately on that side, I've been educated. Um, the hate verification is the least painful solution. Yes, I do agree. I just think the internet got too big, too many platform, too wide. But at the same time, for example, yes, Thomas, I agree. But at the same time, I mean, now I'm taking that the situation um in Iran. If internet wasn't that wide and that powerful and that developed, we wouldn't know what is going on. We wouldn't know what is going on in Iran. We wouldn't know what is going on in Palestine. And that's important, because when the media are not when you cannot relate on the media anymore, internet became so important. So see, it's never white and black. There is white and black, and there are so many grays in between. Um, so it's early internet was the vibes, and didn't destroy the world. Um, yeah, I do agree. And then um, I mean, I do agree with you, but I keep overthinking everything. Elena, hello, rip Skype. Exactly. My parents used to make me tell people that I'm a older man and the internet when I was like 7. Okay. Peculiar technique, I will say. I was just straight up telling people on high school that I was a 50 years old man. I mean, to keep people away, that would be a good thing. I will be happy with age verification. The problem I see, um, there is actually it's actually identity verification. Exactly. So there is much more data handed out. It's exactly the problem. Exactly that. Um. So yeah. I remember watching a talk all the way back in 2007 or 8 by a private investigator called Privacy is That, Get Over It. I feel like that gave me way too much of a head for all these. Privacy is that. I mean, since I don't know, I think this in the moment, in the in the good world, okay, in a perfect world, you should have been able to uh post your life on Instagram, what you want, but have what you don't want be private. I want to share this. Okay, I share this. I don't want to share this. I'm keeping it for myself. That would be the perfect word. It's not the perfect word. So I personally know that I'm not saying that I agree, but I am aware that when I decided that I was going to be a content creator, and so I signed up on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, Blue Sky, Twitter, that my privacy was gone. That I could have done my best to keep things private, but that I would also fail in doing so. So again, I think it's decision. I mean, you have to take decisions and you have to take responsibility and you try to get the best decisions, and sometimes they're good, and sometimes they're not. So you really appreciate the daily affirmation. I was in an elevator with a kid who couldn't reach the button. I lift them up, but the kid reached the buttons, and we rose together. Oh, that's so cute. That actually wasn't a joking. I mean, it was a joking, but Thomas, it was a good one. I appreciate. I was so scared because I really appreciate the daily affirmation and I knew what I was coming because then I saw the joking at the end. I was scared, not gonna lie. Like it's like I said, if we had social um what if we had socials in 30s, 40s like this? Yeah, exactly. I mean it's just the time. I do think that if they were there before, the result could have been a little bit different, but not that much. Definitely not that much. Amber, hello, welcome in. Here I am with your good cup of coffee. Let's go. No, no, no. So I hope you're going to be able to get a good cup of coffee today. I'm doing well. Now that we had a dystopian conversation at 9 a.m. in the morning on a Wednesday, perfect. I think I think we started the day with the good sprint of anger, depression, and stress. Now it's time for work. I hope you're ready. What are we going to listen to today? Because I was listening things that not good for study. You know what? What if we listen to fantasy today? Would you be down? Because I would. This is 5 hours. Will use my Twitter account, but someone glitched after they had the age check for some location. I never verified mine, and now not even the new filter works anymore. So it's exact opposite result of what I wanted. No, I'm not. That's the problem. You know, I'm not. This from in my opinion, Discord is one of the best platform. I mean, from what I know, then maybe I don't know a lot, but it's one of the good platform. But I don't trust the Discord in managing my data. That's the problem. The main problem that I have at the moment. I do not trust Discord with my data. So F. No, I started the playlist. I started the music, and then I closed the Spotify. So of course we don't have the music. If I close Spotify, we do not have the music. Okay, people, let's go because we have another starting in like 15 seconds. Very hello, welcome in. Um, I still wait. You still hope Candy? Hello. You still hope that Fediverse will be a bit better because the different contents and target group can be a bit more separated. Let's hope. We'll see what is going to happen. The important thing is be aware of what surrounds you and educate yourself. everything that happens, the important thing is go read what you want to know from different sources, from different platform, and do your best to be aware of how you are living and what you are giving to platforms and things. Then you're going to go you're going to do good choices and bad choices, and that happens, that's life. But if you make them with awareness, that's already going to be better. Even the bad choice made with awareness makes it a little bit less worse, in my opinion, at least. So yeah, thank you for this chit chat. Now I'm going to spend the first pomo educating myself on Discord verification, age verification, and I'll touch you later. 50 minutes. Be sure you have everything you need. Your drink. If you have meds to take, get your meds. If you're just starting, take your time, organize, do your routine. We have no hurry, so take the time that you need, and then you can start working with us. Good luck, and I'll talk to you in 50. Bye. I love the party time. I'm not gonna lie. I love the and now party time. Hello. Welcome back to First Voice. Don't people. How are you feeling? I sent a 2 jobs application and it wasn't in my to-do list today. So I am feeling good. I am actually feeling good. And wait, I am 2 days away from the 500 reading streak. So like 2 days until the 500 consecutive days in which I read at least one page. This is, I don't know, this is a streak that I'm absolutely not feeling. I don't know why, but I have to stop for a moment thinking that it's 500 consecutive days in which I'm reading. And that's actually giant. Reading every day. I made it an habit. And I don't know how I did it. I'm just happy. Spain, Spagna. Spagna. That's how you called Spain in Italian. Two, nice, yes. They are both in Milan. But I'm tired of looking for jobs around Turin because there's nothing. So yeah, I guess that if I'm going to be a candidate, if they are going to take me, I will get ready to leave. Scared? Yes, but um, that's let's see how it's going to work. Tenet, grazie mille per il raid. Buongiornissimo. Spero che la stream sia andata bene, spero che non abbiate letto troppe notizie negative. For Italians and note, people, Tenet is an Italian streamer that does press review every morning from 8 a.m. So if you need a reason to wake up early, Tenet is the reason why. Years ago, because I'm on 51 months of sub on Tennis Challenge. So Tenet is the reason why 51 months ago I was able to wake up at 7, because at 7:30 he was starting the stream and I had to be there because I really wanted to follow the press review. So Tenet is the person that teach me how to wake up early on my own. So Tenet, thank you. I think that's a really good introduction. So they do press review almost every day. If you want to be updated on what is going on around the world, negative and good. I'm still saying that Tenet, you should have a redeem on a channel point redeem for your channel for give me a positive news, because like you cover everything that is going on in the world and it's really really good, but I have the feeling lately that everything that is going on in the world it's really really bad. So suggestion, I need one good news from the world, at least the one per day. Can you have the secret? I don't know. I don't know. I was just motivated to be there as soon as the stream started. So I can start streaming at 7 if you'd like. No, that's not true, because then it means that I have to wake up at 6. No, that means that I have to wake up at 5, go for a run at 5, be home at 6, having a 1 hour to get ready and get my breakfast, and then start. No, I'm not gonna start streaming at 7. I am sorry. I am not gonna start streaming at 7. Leo, welcome back. How are you doing? Thank you so much for the 40 stream streak. That's so long. Thank you. And that's how you call Spain in Italy. In English, we just call Spain on a phone. I don't deserve that. I keep saying that I don't deserve your dad joke. I don't. Let him give me a positive news, and I have to look for it. I have to look for it. Sky, oh my god, thank you so much for the 19 stream streak. Hello, thank you so much. I love and hate this feature so much, so much. I appreciate a lot. What about being able to have lunch in 1 hour? I am able to have lunch in 1 hour. Today I'm so scared because my father is at home, and when this morning I was like, okay, I have to organize myself. So I asked, what do you want to eat? He went like, oh yeah, we can eat, we can do these, and all things that takes 1 hour to cook. Between cooking and eat, I have 50 minutes. He went like, oh, we could do soup. You do your soup. You know what is the problem is that my father, the last time that my father was home, I will okay I want to whisper. So the last time that he was home, I before the pomo of lunch, I went and I was like, yes, in 30 minutes I'm ready. I need something fast. And he was like, oh yeah, I can go down and prepare. Do you think he went down to prepare? No. And he always does that. So he's like, oh yeah, I can cook your lunch. And then he never does. So when my 50 minutes starts to get the to get lunch, I do have to cook for me and for him. So today I'm going strong. I have some noodles, some instant noodles. I'm going to do that, and he's going to cook whatever he wants to eat. He wants soup. He's going to make his soup. Um, So yeah, anyway, sorry, I needed to rage a little bit. Start stream at 7. Would you be there? It's 6 a.m. for you. Sydney, good morning. I hope you're doing great. So yeah. Isn't 1 hour the legal minimum in Italy? I don't know if there's a legal minimum actually. Sometimes somewhere I read 2 hours, but I am not sure. For me, it's 50 minutes. The actually 50 minutes is the maximum for me because I have one pomo to get my lunch. So that's for me. Crowley, thank you so much for getting your daily win 180 cocoa bean. Thank you so much. Hope you're doing great. Just remember we rise by lifting others. So when you raise your dead, you rise as well in some ways. Mm-hmm. I appreciate trying to help, but it's much more difficult than that. Hey, just for your information, the ending is cancelled today. Oh, Fosha, no worries. I hope you're going to. I hope everything is okay, and it's you. I hope today. If you need anything, let us know. That one, yeah, you have to tell me which one, and then I'm going to set it. Otherwise, 5 points, 5 channel points are done. So, um, So yeah, welcome back, people. How are you doing? What's your goal for today? My goal for today is one. I have to. I really have a mail. Sorry, I got distracted. Anyway, I really want to finish the book. Yesterday, I reached 85%. I need to finish this book. Cento. Cento. If you start spamming, we have 2 people start spamming channel points. If it's going to be like that, I don't have the energy today. Okay, I am telling you. I am telling you. So now we go back to focus before because I had to reset the timer. So the goal is to finish the book that I'm reading, and the other goal that I have is to actually go home with my marketing course because I left it a little bit. So I really want to give a big, also because I don't know how long it is. I can see the chapters in every module, but I can't see the quantity of modules that the course has. So I'm just going on hoping that sooner or later I'm going to see the end of it. So yeah, you're studying for the second job interview. You sent your confirmation today. Let's go. Morales, I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you. You just think, oh, then yes, take your rest. You deserve it. Ocean, please take care of yourself. That's super, super important. Good. Timer is 0. So we go back to work. What do we do? What do we do next break? What are we going to do next break? Do you want to do Pokédoll next break? I can leave it. I can leave it there. If game, thank you. Yes, I mean, the question it's always that, because that's the only thing that we choose to do during break. So I'm leaving Pokédoll. We're going to do Pokédoll next break. Are you down for it? I hope yes. We have a winning book. Yep. Can you believe that? Can you believe that? That for once is not that. I also no. I'm not going to say this thing, but my brain realized something this morning. So that was a big realization. That's it. I'll talk to you later. 50 minutes. Good luck with work, and we see you next break. Bye. do have to say that I love this playlist, but today it's not the mood. Mainly because I'm studying marketing, and every time that I listen to this playlist, I imagine myself sitting in a meadow, or like in a castle with big dresses and fairy vibes, and then marketing. Mm. But that's only a personal feeling. I'm not gonna lie. That's only a personal feeling. Your desire need to start running may have inspired me to run a little more on the treadmill too. I am so happy. I had this conversation with Tina the other day, in which I posted an update on my running journey on on Instagram, and she left a comment. There was a really nice comment on my story. So I answered being writing like, um well, you've been an inspiration because Tina started 1 year ago, actually, because she said it was in the same moment in which she started running. Tina was definitely an inspiration, and so it was amazing because I answered that, and then after she wrote me again saying, you're making me wanted to start running again. So her and like what happened in my life made me start running, and I started, and at the same time I'm motivating the others I'm motivating her to go back into running. So that was so cute. If you're interested near here, they are selling a castle. Look, they're selling a castle also in the UK. It was you could be Scotland, not sure, I have to check, I don't remember. In the Thailand, I'm sorry. um for like really 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 cheap, really, really cheap. Um, it will be cool, but I think there's a reason why these type of buildings are sold so cheap. You know, it takes. I think it's a lot. It's a lot to take care of, and it's pricey. I mean, you pay a few for the space, but then you have the heating that costs a lot, and it's of course it's not like a university headquarters in a castle. Can you imagine university castle? Um, so we can organize gala nights and things like that. That would be cool. That would be definitely cool. Okay, people, we have Pokédoll. We have Pokédoll. Actually, let me do this. I don't have it. Damn. I have to put. But here, this is capitals. That's the reason. That's the reason why Pokédoll. We start with this one. Oh, leaks are here. Thank you. No, I already saw. Okay, here. Sophie, thank you so much for the 25 streams streak. That's almost a month. Thank you. That's so wild. Thank you so much. How are we starting? Bulbasaur. Bulbasaur or Raichu? I mean, we have one. It's going to. Uh, who needs Discord anymore? Exactly. We'll just live together. Exactly that. You know? I would be finance minister stopping Pine and Hoshi every time they went to the concert in a castle. Yes. Yes. I can imagine that. Bulbasaur. Okay, we have 60 generations. Okay. Oh, but it's Gen 1. Let's go. But we got nothing right. Kumi, hello. Well, I mean, I love how Kumi was the first one joining the stream, and I mean joining the chat, because was 8 20 past 8, something like that. I opened everything and Kumi was like, "Oh hi," and started adding tasks. And now they are getting the daily bits. I hope you had a good morning, Kumi. Welcome in. Uh, oh no! OF.